Hey guys, it's me, Ashley Elizabeth from the Living Muse, and I want to put out another video because YouTube will not let me upload anything more than 15 minutes right now, but I'm working on it. So I decided to go with my next video, which is about how the ascended fall. And there are so many people in the spiritual community who are leaders, and people just expect them to be perfect all the time. And so there's those of us who do like tarot and are empathic and intuitive, and the list goes on and on. And I think that a lot of people forget that we're people. Like, we're people. We didn't wake up and go, oh, we're gonna be glorious today. No, that's not how it works. I mean, I'm rocking a Harry Potter t-shirt, and I'm going to let you guys in on another little secret of mine. I smoke. Is it bad for me? Yes. Is it messing with one of my chakras? Sure. Is that a good thing? No. But the reason why I created this video is because I had run into somebody, and basically they have what I believe is not a false twin flame, but a soulmate. And I know there's actually a couple of you who are seriously thinking this is about you, so stop. Don't knee-jerk reaction to this. You know, again, if you are knee-jerking reaction to me saying that, then you need to explore that. But my point is that what if, say for example, you build this whole entire empire on the fact, like for example, I say I'm an intuitive empath, so I can feel emotions. What if in 6 months, a year, a day, all of a sudden I'm like, wait, that's not quite right. That doesn't resonate with me anymore. And then all of a sudden people would be like, oh, she's a fake, she's lying, she's been leading us on all this time. No, that's not how it works. The way it works is that we are human. We exist in this plane to be human, and that is to do things like smoke. Maybe one day I will have some great discovery about why I should not wear Harry Potter clothes, or that I should be wearing flowing gowns, and you know, that we should be surrounding myself in like have water and crystals. And now don't get me wrong, I love my crystals. I love my, like, I have my warrior stone on me all the time. I carry citrine. So this came to me because if you've built this whole idea on who somebody is, it doesn't make what they've taught you any less relevant. It doesn't. If something resonated with somebody else that you know, or somebody that else that's been teaching you, it doesn't matter what label has been put over their heads or what label they have taken. It really doesn't. It makes zero difference, because chances are they still changed your life. They still made a positive impact. In Christian terms, and I'm a spiritualist and not a Christian, but I believe that you can learn things from all religions. In Christian terms, God says that, or in the Bibles, I like being able to quote actual scripture, but I'm going to quote a scripture, that he doesn't choose, like if he's going to choose to bless one of his followers, it doesn't have to be another Christian. It could be somebody who, I guess like me, is a heathen. I don't know. I don't like the term. Although I love the song, Heathen, the one from the movie. Anyways, I think it's really important that we realize is that no matter where the message comes from, or if it's fake, or like somebody gets defrauded, because I remember when I first started watching Teal Swan videos, I ran across somebody who was like, Teal Swan's a fake and she's stealing all her material, and I was like, oh man, I really liked her. But then I realized it doesn't matter. You know, like, it really doesn't. I found videos that really helped me grow, that really helped change my perspective. Is she a fraud? I don't think so, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Did I grow? Yes. Good. Now, that's about the people who are, you know, big teachers and big in the community. You know, we're talking celebrity stuff like that. Now, what about your everyday person? For example, say your friend or somebody you know, and you find out they cheated on their husband or their wife. And this is a true story. I knew somebody who was cheating on her husband, and she, well, I don't know, I guess it wasn't technically cheating because they were in a open relationship, which I think should be reserved for people who are really emotionally ready for something like that. A lot of people are not, and they think they are. They're just trying to find something else, but that's another video altogether. But I knew somebody who had slept with somebody, and her husband knew she was sleeping or had slept with other people, but he didn't know about this particular situation, this one guy that she had slept with. Now, you could say that's, you know, she did lie about it. I know, she told me. I found out later from him that he hadn't been told about this situation. And so you would say, like, you know, these people fall and they stumble. So just because that person isn't some big celebrity that's going to have like a big group of backers saying, you know, well, she's living her life, she's doing this, you know, or saying that, you know, she's not a fake and she's not a whatever. I'm going to go ahead and point out she's human. And I know a lot of people who go around with pitchforks and go after this girl. I know somebody else who cheated. There's just a lot of cheating. I know somebody else who actually was cheating with a friend's husband, and that's kind of not cool. I don't know all the specifics, so I don't know all the specifics, but I know there was definitely some what would consider unsavory behavior. But the point is that they're all human. And instead of like grabbing up pitchforks and going to the witch hunt, say somebody didn't call you back, or they didn't do what they were supposed to do, or, you know, they lied to you. Why not, instead of being really angry with this person, we take that as an opportunity to look inside and figure out how we can grow. So for example, for me, I know I need to quit smoking cigarettes, and I need to work on that. I need to figure out why I turned to that oral fixation. There's, you know, there's science out there that says that if you have an oral fixation that you are, like, you weren't loved enough as a child, like you didn't receive enough touch. So you constantly are touching. So that's one possibility. It could be also that I get stressed out. Or that I need to focus more on me and taking care of me the best I can. And it's prioritizing stuff like that. So instead of trying to look at somebody and say, they must not know what they're talking about because, you know, for whatever reason, for me, you know, she must not know what she's talking about because she did this, 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 and this. Or she may not know what she's talking about because she smokes. So obviously she's not in alignment if she smokes. It doesn't matter. If something resonates with you, it resonates with you. It doesn't matter the way it came. It doesn't matter if it came from a smoker. It doesn't matter if it came from a cheater. It doesn't really matter if it comes from a liar. The point is that it resonated with you. And that's the message that you need to take. There is no secret that right now, in my life, my mother and I don't really get along or see eye to eye. This really is not a secret. We kind of go through this. But there's things that my mom has taught me that I think that really do resonate with me, and they're still a part of my life. For example, what is one of her sayings is, when the pain of staying the same outweighs the pain of changing, that's when you'll change. So, and you'll see this, and a good example of that is people who do smoke. get emphysema, or they see somebody very close to them get lung cancer. So when the pain of staying the same, when you're in the same spot and it hurts so much where you are, that the actual pain of changing is less than the pain of where you are, that's when you're actually going to, like, start changing. And I like that saying. I do believe you still have a choice. I don't think that I need to really have the pain of smoking become greater than actually quitting smoking. But there are things that I've garnished from her over the years that it doesn't matter the avenue that it comes in. So just take that to note. Another example, a really good one, because I know I have a lot of twin flames who are watching this. I believe I have a twin flame. I have a twin flame. But we are in separation, and they have not confirmed that they are my twin flame. So that is, how do I put it? They could very well end up not being my twin flame. And that would suck. But somebody who claims to be in twin flame union, and all of a sudden they're like, wait, no, this isn't twin flame union. Really, you should feel lucky, because if somebody is opening up and admitting those things to you, admitting what they believe are truths, and then they come back later and go, wait, this isn't the way, this isn't true. Like, I figured out that this is not working for me. This is not the truth that I thought it was. Because the truth is whenever somebody delivers some sort of message and something else, and they have a falling, or a new revelation, you're getting to witness growth, and you're not actually having to go through it. And that is pretty fantastic. And it's definitely not to be discounted. So, if anybody goes through something where, you know, they're having a hard time, or they are, they changed their mind, essentially is what it looks like, or they look like they were faking. That's not the case. It's all just part of growth. That's all what it is. And whenever issues arise with somebody else's life, you should wonder, A, why it bothers you, and look inside. So, sorry about the other video. It is pretty long. It is pretty, like, a little gritty, I guess. But as I'm watching the time up here, I'm saying it's like 12 minutes and 49 seconds, and YouTube will only let me upload videos that are less than 15. So if you have any questions, comments, you know, all that good stuff, please let me know, and I will be happy to answer them for you as best I can, because once again, I'm human too, and just because I have flaws and faults in my own human life does not mean that I am inadequate in answering questions. Someone does not have to be a prophet in order to be able to resonate and help you grow. And that goes for all the spiritual leaders out there that you see on YouTube, that you meet in person. They could be a checkout line. It doesn't matter. They come in all different forms. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. It's really pretty here. We got lots of sunshine. I get to wear a short sleeve shirt. I hate cold. I'm sorry, guys. All my northerners. I don't like cold. I like being warm. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, and a very blessed day. Bye.